Alright, we are back with the next and final part of the watch repair series. I've gotten my pack of batteries. They were like a SR6262SW type of package. And I also went to a store I hadn't went to in a long time, which was Batteries Plus. It was interesting. We went down there, and at first I couldn't see them, but they held them behind the counter. So I eventually got what I needed. All right. So one thing I want to do that I meant to do the first time was to read off these words and terms, just for the tingles of it all. So I'm gonna switch over to more of a whisper right now and read these things off, okay? 1 screwdriver, 1.2 millimeter, 1 stainless steel tweezers. Got those in my hand right now, making a little bit of sounds for you. 1 adjustable case opener, 4 pin pushers, 1 hammer, 1 watch band pins remover, 1 5-inch screwdriver, 5 spare tips of screwdriver, 1 spring bar tool with scale, finger gloves. Those were those little finger condom looking deals. Let me see, 6 finger gloves, 1 watch case holder, 18 adjustable case opener pins, 1 cleaning cloth, 1 watch band holder, 1 watch back pry opener, 108 spring bars, 3 watch pin remover spare pins. Okay, now the descriptions of each one, I should have read them side by side, but I didn't. But anyway, number 1 was the screwdriver. This is the function: screw or unscrew small screws, screw or unscrew small screws. The stainless steel tweezers, pick up small parts. 1 adjustable case opener, open a screw down back case. 4 pin pushers, adjust a watch band. 1 hammer, adjust a watch band. 1 hammer, one watch band pins remover, removes a band link pin. 1 5-inch screwdriver, screw or unscrew small screws. 5 spare tips of screwdriver, spare parts. 1 spring bar tool with scale, replace a watch band. 6 finger gloves, prevent static electricity. 1 watch case holder, it holds the watch. 18 adjustable case opener pins, spare pins. 1 cleaning cloth, dirt prevention. 1 watch band holder, hold the watch band. 1 watch back pry opener, pry off a snapback watch case. Y'all saw those different types of watch cases, the screw off ones, and that one, I had a single one that was a snap off or pry off. 108 spring bars, spare parts. 3 watch pin remover spare pins, spare pins. Okay. Everything is numerically shown with red circles and white numbers inside to number what each thing is. I would show the whole case, but I already got the stuff kind of set out. So let us get on to the next part. I was told that we had some good sounds with this box, and I would have to agree. There's something about boxes. I like boxes of all sizes and textures. This one's really smooth one. Very nice indeed. So now I have the pack of batteries, and we're gonna go into the back of it, and we're gonna use these tweezers. The case that's holding the batteries, I'm gonna take that off. This case is just sitting on top, so I'm gonna grab that, and that's gonna pop off. And we're gonna sit that down, and now we're gonna grab this little plastic piece out of the inside. We're gonna pick it up, and we're going to set it down. It has that little ring inside of it, but we're going to put that down, and then we are going to retrieve the battery from the inside of the battery of the watch itself. Once we get that out, here we go. Got the battery out, and we're going to sit that back down, and we're going to go into the to the battery pack, and we're going to get some of these little batteries out. Alright, there's not a part with me where I can pull it, so we're going to have to puncture the package. And I'm going to do that with the tweezers. So we got it punctured, and now we just need to pull it out. And it's super, super small, but we're going to grab it like this. And right here, I was trying to just set it inside, but we're gonna see that once you set it inside, it doesn't, with the tweezers alone, it's a little bit difficult to put it right where it needs to be in a way that where it'll just sit in there flush. So what I end up having to do is use my sorry. I tried to do it again, but I think I'm gonna end up dropping the thing. But we put it in there. I try to push it down, but I'm gonna need to push it in with my finger to actually make it go flush. And these tweezers, the tips of the tweezers are just not useful for that part. It's good for precision grabbing and stuff like that, but that it is what it is. Now, this next thing, we're gonna place this back inside of the watch, and you see it has this little split. The split has to line up for it to sit down flush, so we got that, and we're putting it back in there. It went back in just fine. Now we're gonna take the back part, and we're going to screw it back on. I was trying to show the threads right here. It didn't really show up too good, but I was excited about this video too, because I finally got everything under control with my autofocus. You know, autofocus can still be difficult, but it is what it is. This may be the snapback, but I think it's a screw on, yeah, because it got the grooves on it. So I went on and I screwed it on a little bit, and now I have to take the tool with those special teeth, and I have to make it grab on where it's supposed to be in the watch. You make your adjustment so that it can line up, and boom, you screw it. This one was easier because this tooth style allowed me to just go flush in there. It wasn't any edges I had to try to get right, so I just turned it, and after a couple of good turns, it tightens up pretty good, and boom, there we have it. One watch battery replaced, and now I'm going to show you that we got time action going, and you can see the second hand ticking now. And when we talk about the repairs, that's all the repairs were, just battery replacements, because they all had died. So you pull out the dial and you turn it until we get it where it needs to be. I was checking my phone to make sure what the time was and make the adjustment. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty tired right now. Got a lot going on. I've been up. I've been having some late nights, but one watch down, and I'm happy about this. the snap case one, but we have that. And because I don't, I'm not actually, I don't even have the watches in front of me right now. I have the pieces of the kit for the battery repair kit in front of me, and I'm just trying to, do my best to make little sounds and things to try and mimic these things. So right now, all these watches have this plastic. Honestly, it looks pretty cheap. Like I've looked at watches on different videos, and sometimes they have all types of gears and stuff going on in the background. Not in the background, but you know what I'm saying. The inner guts of the watch itself has a lot of moving parts, but these seem pretty simple. But I already knew when I bought these, or when I had that watch subscription, I already knew that these were not super expensive watches. You get in where you can. The watches are based on your budget, and you get a watch a month. I still like what I got, but now, okay, here we have the little battery, and again, they don't sit flush just through using the tweezers. So I'm gonna end up pushing all of them down with my finger. Even sitting here doing this voiceover, it is so frustrating. I don't know if any of you, or how many of you have done videos before, but to get through a video that you're super satisfied with, and then to have no sound or something goes wrong, I'm telling you, it is infuriating. And I'm just doing my best to try to recreate some sounds, I'm telling you, I was so torn. I was going to like take all those batteries apart, but my whole setup that you see right here, I had everything already put away, and I was like, man, I don't want to do a voiceover, but I don't want to spend all this time restaging all of these things and doing it again. I probably could have, but I'm gonna go with the voiceover this time. You might be asking, how is it that I didn't get sound this time, but I had sound for the other videos, and it was like the exact same setup? Well, I had an additional USB plugged into my computer, and for some reason, plugging that USB in, it took away my signal. I guess there are specific USBs where you input audio devices, or rather, you can't have a USB in use while you're doing something with, I don't know, man. This Blue Yeti microphone is a USB microphone. It plugs into your computer for the power source and input. I don't know why it did not pick up the sound. That's why I'm so frustrated. I don't know why it didn't pick up the sound. I just figured a USB is a USB. They were side by side. The light on the microphone was lit up, and I had no idea. I thought everything was good. That was the only thing that changed from the initial setup, was that other USB being plugged in. So since that was the only change through the process of deduction, I figured that was the root cause. So now I don't have that USB in, and it is what it is, So now I was messing around with the battery, and I'm gonna put this plastic piece. I'm gonna try to put it back inside, and again, you gotta line up those little gaps so that it'll fit in there the right way. These tweezers are pretty cool. These are like heavy duty tweezers. These are the kind of tweezers that kind of discovering how the tools worked. And I'm telling you, the sounds and things that I got from this video during the process of making it, I'm telling you, this would have been a tingly, mother-loving video. I'm telling you. The disappointment I feel. After all these years, I'm still making these little rookie mistakes. But it is what it is. It was fun. It was very fun. So, alright, what I'm going to do now is, since I don't have everything, I'm going to just do some sounds with the materials that I have at my disposal. I have everything from the kit. Right now I'm messing with the spring bars. So I'm picking up the spring bars. I'm gonna pour them out into my hand. And now this is the sound of the spring bars. I'm kind of picking them up and stirring them up with the tweezers. I just want to make sure I don't drop any. Upon initial investigation, I thought all these spring bars were like the same, but then I saw that there are like 3 or 4 different size spring bars in here, and of course it kind of clicked in my mind. I was like, okay, that makes sense. All watches, or not all watches, are created alike, so there are going to be various sizes. And I did find out with the watch that has the unique strap on the back of it that it indeed does have a different spring bar. However, the spring bar that came with the watch that shot off into space, that spring bar is actually bigger or thicker than any of the spring bars that came in this package. I did find a matching length, but the spring bar itself was more narrow than the one that flew off of it. It still worked out though. I do enjoy this sound. Let's get a little bit more intense with it. I think I'm gonna go through I'll go through some other things in the package and just make some good tapping and other things happen. It's just something about the precision of working with little tools like this. It reminds me of when I watch, you ever watch one of those Korean street food channels or Chinese or Japanese street food vendors? They're very precise and clean with the way they do things. It's just something, it's just really satisfying how, I guess how neatly they do things. Very precise. It's like watching one of those videos where someone is like shaving soap, or I don't know, they're doing something that symmetry is important. That's how it kind of feels when I was working with this kid. It just felt right. Okay, so right now I'm picking up all the spring bars with the tweezers and putting them back into the package. It's a little Ziploc bag that I got, and then I'm gonna move on to the next sound, and hopefully you'll find some tingle action in the midst of this video voiceover. I'm telling you, but this I don't think this voiceover does the it doesn't do justice to the sheer amount of clinks and tinks and little things that were generated. The sounds Oh man, I just made a little mess. I dropped some of my spring bars. I gotta. Man, we gotta do better. All right, okay. All right, it's working out better now because I switched over to my fingers and I'm just pinching them up. Trying to get y'all to the next set of sounds. And I got impatient. Well, we're moving at a good tick as far as time on this video. I hope visually, because that's something I recently experienced. I don't know if you all experienced visual ASMR. I didn't think it was possible, but there was a video by, oh man, what is this girl name? I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find her name real quick. But it's this girl. She was doing a video. Man. But she had this. It was like a pencil with a fluffy end on it, and she was using it on the camera. Her name is Michaela ASMR, but she was using this little fluffy thing on the camera along with like these little sound effects she was making with her mouth, and the motion excuse me, the motion she made with the little fluffy bit, it was just like the way it covered the lens and then revealed like the back, that the screen changed or something like that. She was like getting bugs out of her microphone. But anyways, the way the fluffy thing would get to the front of the camera, cover it all, and then it was just interesting. But it did give me tingles, and I was like, well, now I understand when people say they like visual ASMR. It's just like those oddly satisfying videos. They don't necessarily give you tingles, but it's something about them that just feels right. Right now I'm messing with the all those little teeth. If you look on at the top of the screen right now, you're gonna see a little tray with all these little black things in it. You got the yellow pry tool, and then to the left of that you have the little translucent clear case. Those are called the teeth. And right now I have all of them poured out and in my hand. I think they're making very good sounds. And in a second I'm gonna put them back in the container and see how they sound being in the container. So that was me pushing them around with my finger. Now I'm pushing them around with the tweezers. I think these tweezers are one of my new favorite tools. Alright, so now we're putting them back into the case. I'll do them one by one. Well, we got most of them in there. And that was my stomach. At the time of this voiceover, it is 10:10 in the morning Eastern time. I just finished taking my daughter to school, and I was like, I got a lot of things to do today. I was like, let me get this video edited and out. Alright, now they're all nicely bundled back up in the little container. Okay. Now this is the pry tool I'm messing with now. It's super crinkly. I don't necessarily like crinkles myself. They're a little loud and jarring. Some people like it though. I don't know. Alright. So I've taken it off. And now this is the sheath of the pry tool that I'm messing with right now on the bladed part. Just experimenting a little bit. I don't know if that did anything for you, but if it did, congratulations, shingles have been seized. Alright, now I got the little pack of finger condoms. And now I'm rubbing two of them together. And we're getting to the end of the video at this point. I appreciate you watching, and hopefully you've stuck around till this point. I don't have a call to action usually, but I'm gonna start asking people, hey, like and subscribe. Let's grow the Low Growl Legion and get to 5,000. That is all I want right now, is to get to 5,000 people. I've been hovering in the same area for a while. Thanks for watching.